Hi, Valeria. Good afternoon. I think we're gonna be waiting a little bit longer just to see if some other of your classmates get connected to this session.
Teacher,
Yes?
I think that I am the only person here, but I'm going to send a message to my classmate.
Oh yeah, see, because otherwise we're gonna have to present the program just with you. There's no problem for me at all. But the thing is that I have to give a tolerance of a couple of minutes.
Okay. Maybe they forgot it.
Yeah,
Sometimes happen that.
yeah, it happens. And the thing is that, well, they have commented us from the university that you are not really out to be here. I mean, you are not obligated. This is not an obligation. So maybe some of them
Yeah.
didn't want to. I mean, I cannot really force anybody, but yes, it is only you and me. But it is okay. In case that in 3 more minutes they are not here, it's gonna be completely okay. I'm gonna have to explain the some of the things about the program to you, and I think
Okay.
the video will be available.
Okay. Are you? Will you record this class? Yes or not?
Yes, we were asked to record all our meetings, and then we're gonna be putting the links
Okay.
in our group in our Moodle. So there you're gonna have the chance to watch the videos in case you don't really have time to be here with us. See, it's been 6 minutes. I think we will be only you and I, but it is okay. So
Okay.
today, don't worry, it is okay. Today's class it's gonna be very very simple. We're gonna be treating some topics related with the programming of the classes and the way in which we're gonna be working. So I'm gonna share my screen with you, and I'm gonna show you the program at all. So it will be, it's this one. There you go. Can you see it now? Can you see the screen that I have shared? Hi.
Yes, teacher. Sorry,
Don't worry.
I am watching the presentation.
Okay, it is just that I wanted to see if it is corrected. And it's well projecting. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the program of the of our subject or English II subject, And before we start with this, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Andrea Orozco Faz. I have studied a BA in ELT language. It's English language teaching at all. And our classes are going to be totally online, por lo que van a ser asincrónicas. We're going to have
Okay.
a whole week to complete the exercises. You already noticed the other exercises are completely pre-arranged before we start with the week. It means that maybe on Sundays, all the information, it will be already in our Moodle platform. So you can consult it there. Then, responsibilities. There are two important parts about responsibilities of the students. The first one will be about you, your participation during the class. And you have to discuss about all the topics that we're going to be working with along the sessions. It will be sincrónico, talking about that we're going to have classes online. But in some cases you're not going to be obligated to be here. That's why we're going to be recording each session, and I'm going to put the links of the videos or the videos itself there in the platform. Then the other thing that is related with the students will be actividades de aprendizaje, in which I'm going to be taking into account different activities such as classes, development of concepts, analysis, this group discussion. That in this case, we have a forum that it's called Comentario de las Lecturas. This gonna be about. It's gonna be all up to you if you decided to comment it or not, because those are actividades complementarias. So if you wanted to do it, it is okay, but I'm not gonna be evaluating. It is supposed that all those comments about the readings that I put online, you have to read them and you have to comment about it as an obligation.
So
Even though,
teacher,
yes,
sorry, I have a question.
yes,
Isn't there problem is we can answer the for us? It's
there is
okay.
there is not a problem because I am not gonna be evaluating it, but it is supposed that it is part of your responsibilities. I mean, it's gonna be
Okay.
an extra activity to complement all the materials and all the classes that I'm gonna be given.
That help us to practice, for example.
Yes, of course. Even more because I try to put all the readings completely in English. Even more now that we are having English classes. For example, I have another groups in which I'm working with módulos of the majors,
Okay.
different subjects related totally at 100% with the major with the lengua inglesa major. But sometimes some of the readings are in Spanish. In this case, it will be a little bit better for you to do it because you're going to be practicing English somehow. So later
Another question.
on, yes, tell me.
In in these classes, will you explain topics or something like that?
Yes, I'm going to be
Or
explaining
or
topics.
only answer of doubts?
No, I'm gonna be explaining things. That's why I have been uploading material. For example, this is our first week of work. So in some case somehow this will be just to present the information about the course itself. But later on our next sessions, I'm gonna be explaining topics. So that's what I wanted to get the point of agree with you and your classmates and a specific schedule. I would like to do it each Monday, but I don't know about you because if I do it each Monday, you're going to have the chance to solve your doubts about the topics, and then you're going to have the rest of the week to answer the activities of the platform.
But there is a little problem here, teacher.
Yes,
The majority of the class may only have time to connect on Sunday,
on Sundays.
Saturday, yeah, Saturdays.
Hmm.
And for this reason, only here that they aren't.
Okay. It's because it's supposed that we have to work from Monday to Friday. Even though we left you the freedom to
Okay.
do it all the activities until Saturday and Sunday. But the time that I'm gonna be available for you will be only during the week. That's the thing.
Okay. Okay.
That's why we are giving you the freedom of having the videos of the classes, because sometimes if you don't really have time, or even if I see that there is nobody connected, I'm gonna start explaining the topics, so later on you can consult the video.
Okay. Okay. I understand that.
Okay, so presentations in Teams, analysis of information. It will be asesoría sobre temas planteados, would it be what we are doing now in Zoom. Then we're gonna have practice and practicing skills. Then those are the actividades independientes that we were talking about. Revisión de lecturas adicionales y complementarias, actividades de investigación y bibliográfica y por internet, y elaboración de proyectos y trabajos. Those, y además búsqueda de información. Those will be all the extra activities that we're going to be developing together. Then I'm gonna be qualifying the that you avoid plagiarism in your jobs. So if plagiarism is found in some of the words or any of the words that you present to me, I'm gonna have the freedom to decide to put an equal to 0 in your score. So they are not gonna be valued. Then about evaluation and measurements of the students. It will be examen parcial, prácticas de materia, exposiciones, tareas, trabajos parciales, participaciones, ensayos, y reportes. All that will be we will be doing or developing different activities. Not going to be only about exams or only about presentations or homeworks. They're going to be divided depending the partial. And I'm gonna show you the framework that we have decided. This was not decided by me. This was decided by the coordination, but they're gonna have a different distribution. First partial will be the 25% of the whole grade. Second partial will be the 25% of the whole grade, and the third partial will be the 50%. It will be the half of the total final score of your score. Then it will be calendario de sesiones. Will be programmed
Teacher,
session. Yes.
so what will be the value of the homework in this portion?
I have it there. Wait a minute. We didn't haven't decided yet. I
Will we
want
have oral exam and writing exam?
No, sometimes we're gonna have exams, oral exams, but sometimes we don't. It is not necessary that we're gonna have the same
Okay.
structures for evaluation. It's not gonna be like that. Here we have the ponderation. I have decided that it will be the same for all the courses. For example, we have in the first partial will be the 10% the exam. The activities and homeworks will be the 15% to accumulate a total of 25%. Then for the second partial, it will be 10% exam, 10% activities and homework, and 5% of proyectos y prácticas. Then for the third partial, will be divided on actividades y tareas, the 15%, and proyectos y prácticas, the 35%, to get a total of 50%. Esto yo se lo dejé a todos los cursos. Decidí ya no poner tercer parcial.
Teacher, I can listen. Well,
A ver, wait a minute.
Okay.
Are you listening now?
Sounds like a robot. Your voice.
I
Yeah.
think
Now
it's
it's perfect.
about my internet connection. So sorry. Yeah, I think it's just
No,
because
don't
of
worry.
that.
That's okay.
But can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now
Yeah,
it's
so
perfect. Your voice.
I'm gonna repeat all the information again. I was telling you that we're gonna have the this will be the chart in which we're gonna have ponderaciones. We will have in the first
Yeah.
partial a 10% of value of the exam. Then we're gonna have actividades y tareas, the 15%, and that will give us a total of 25%. Then for the second partial, we will have a 10% of the exam, 10% of actividades y tareas, and 5% of proyectos y prácticas. That will get a total of 25%. Then for our last third partial, it will be divided into actividades y tareas as the 15% of the total grade and proyectos y prácticas the 35%. And I have decided not to apply exam for the third partial. Questions about it? Valeria, are you still here?
Sorry. Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes.
You said in the first partial, the 10% is for exam. Yes.
Uh-huh. Yes.
The 50% for activities.
Yes.
And what about the other 40%?
Oh, the thing is that we're gonna have a different division of percentages along the three partials. The first partial will have a total of 25% of value around all the complete whole score.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
Yes, the second partial will have the value again of the 25%, and the third partial will be the most heavy, the heavier that we have,
Okay.
because it will be the half of the score at all. It will be the 50%. So I think the third partial will be the most important for us.
Yeah. Okay.
So questions about it?
And in the third portion, will we do a project or something like that?
No, no, during the first partial we're not gonna be developing any project. But during the second, we will have a very easy project that will have the value of 5% of the total score. And then in the third partial, we're gonna have two projects, and that will be
Okay.
it. Yes, but we're not gonna have exam for the third partial.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
welcome. Any other question up to here?
No. About that, no.
Okay, so we will continue again. I'm gonna share again my screen with you. There you go. So those are gonna be the way in which they are gonna be planned. We have the date and we have the topics. We're not gonna be going so about it because those are gonna be we'll see the topics later on in each class. Just I want to make an emphasis on the first partial exams. It will be the first one will be from the 8th to the 14th of February. It will be on during our 5th week, en la quinta semana. Then we're gonna have our second partial exam that it will be on week number 10 from the 15th to the March 21. And then we're not gonna have third partial exam, but there will be the handing in of one of your projects will be during the week 14, that it will be our last. It will be over the 12th to the 17th of April. But that won't be an examen parcial. It will be I'm going to ask for an essay and I'm going to ask for a video.
Okay.
So, sesiones y reposiciones de la clase. I'm going to read it in Spanish because it is in Spanish. Las sesiones se desarrollarán en modalidad a distancia a través de videoconferencias sincrónicas, las cuales serán grabadas y puestas a disposición de los estudiantes de forma asincrónica en la plataforma educativa de la Universidad de la Ciudad de Aguascalientes. La participación de los estudiantes a estas sesiones sincrónicas es opcional, pero es su responsabilidad participar a través de las actividades programadas en la semana correspondiente. En caso excepcional, también podrá modificarse alguna fecha de realización de la sesión, lo cual será notificado con suficiente antelación. Y la reposición de clase, en su caso, se llevará a cabo en la fecha definida por la mayoría de los estudiantes y por acuerdo con el instructor. It means that in case that we have some problems or some trouble to have our week presential session, we're gonna have a space to move it. Por ejemplo, si la ponemos un lunes y la mayoría no puede el lunes, la movemos al viernes. Eso era algo que tenía que haber convenido contigo y con tu grupo, pero ya que no están aquí, pues yo siento que están perdiendo también el derecho de... No es opcional, pero sí era significativo que estuvieran aquí presentes. Si no pueden estar, no pasa nada, lo convengo contigo y te comento otra vez, lo podemos gestionar desde el lunes hasta el viernes, porque
Okay.
están dentro, esa disponibilidad está dentro de mi horario laboral. Yo tengo la disponibilidad marcada con la universidad después de las 2 de la tarde, porque yo trabajo en la Universidad Tecnológica El Retoño y trabajo en un CONALEP, entonces tengo mis disponibilidades bien organizadas.
¿De 2 hasta qué hora
Hasta las
es
6.
posible? Ok. De 2 a 6 y de lunes a viernes para decidir.
Sí.
Okay. Le voy a comentar a mis compañeros igual para decirle bien qué hora la mayoría puede estar
No, pues
conectada.
lo tengo que convenir contigo ahorita. No me puedo dar la oportunidad de esperarlos porque yo tengo, incluso después de ahorita, tengo otra clase con otros chicos. Nuestras clases están planeadas para 30 segundos, que es lo que nos da Zoom. Y pues es el riesgo. También creo que ahorita ya es una gran oportunidad de ver que es el riesgo que se corre, tanto pues asistir o no asistir, a veces se pierden unas cosas importantes, a veces no tanto, pero pues pasan estas cosas.
Yo creo que, bueno, yo opino que el viernes a las 5 está bien.
Ok, solo que mira, te comento, si lo hacemos el viernes, ustedes estarían respondiendo solos del lunes al jueves sus actividades. Ya a lo mejor tendrían, si los dejamos para el viernes, tendrían del viernes al domingo para tener su explicación y contestar sus ejercicios. Si te parece bien, a mí me parece perfecto el viernes.
A ver, sí, tienes razón, tienes razón.
Yo por eso les propongo el lunes, para que haya un margen amplio para que ustedes puedan contestar sus
Es que yo
actividades.
estoy así muy segura de que un lunes la mayoría no puede, es porque todos trabajan y por eso están en sabatino. Pero pues
Ok.
sí, ya entre medio un jueves, no sé qué, un jueves a las 6, un jueves a las 6, para pues ya tener de
O
jueves a
si
domingo,
quieres,
¿verdad?
mira, lo movemos para el viernes, está bien. Si me comentas que la mayoría de tus compañeros tiene el fin de semana libre, aprovechan la explicación del viernes y tienen todavía un ratito de la tarde del viernes, sábado y domingo para hacer su actividad. Yo, como ustedes se organicen. Digo, por eso era importante que pudiera tener oportunidad de platicar con los demás, pero como tú me indiques.
No, pero pues igual sí, no, el jueves. porque no creo y no estoy 100% segura también que el viernes puedan conectarse, porque si su horario es de trabajo, será de lunes a viernes. Entonces, no, sí, el jueves. O sea, ya por lo menos tener un día de más por los que quieran revisar antes el video y ya contestar la
Sí, o igual,
actividad.
igual la ventaja es esa, que el video va a estar ahí.
Ajá. No, sí, un jueves a las 6.
Ok, lo estoy
¿Alguna
anotando.
otra cosa más? Sí,
Lo estoy
ok.
anotando. No,
Ok.
es todo. If you don't really have any other question, that will be it for today's class.
Ok. No, estoy pensando si tengo más dudas.
Okay, and it's okay.
Este, con respecto a la actividad de esta semana, podemos tomar como ejemplo, usted puso un ejemplo, ¿verdad? Y podemos tomar como guía así para redactarlo.
De hecho, sí, yo les puse las preguntas que quiero que me contesten
Ajá.
en su escrito.
Sí. Sí, las vi.
Sí, con esos ya se van dando una idea de qué onda, qué es lo que tienen que incluir. Si quieren basarse en las preguntas, está perfecto, para eso las puse, para que no se me pierdan en detalles.
Perfecto. Pues ya, es la única duda que tenía.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to put the video now after I have the other sessions, porque ahorita tengo, ahora sí que otra sesión con otro grupo. Y subo el video y ya tienen oportunidad tus compañeros también de checarlo.
Ok, bueno.
Ok.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Adiós.
Bye.